What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. And as always, we have a whole lot to talk about. So I got two questions for you guys today. This upcoming season will be a chance for the Knicks to win their backup championship or back-to-back championships. In your opinion, how or why are you so confident that the Knicks will be able to deal with the pressure that comes with trying to repeat, especially in New York City? And of course, last night the Knicks swept the SBs. You want to talk about that? We could. But my question is, OG Anunoby had a very interesting awards ceremony. And my question is, does OG Anunoby have the potential to be the next Knicks superstar? I didn't talk about this the other day, but I want to talk about why they think about you in this way. And when I say that, I'm talking about the New York Knicks. Why do they think about the Knicks in this way? We'll also talk about the one player in free agency that the Knicks can get that nobody is talking about. And the Cavs have a New York Knicks problem that not even LeBron James could solve. The difference between this summer, and you could add this as another question, but what's the difference between this summer and all of the other summers? And the flagship topic today, the reason why we're here, the Knicks have a center option that nobody's thinking about. And we're going to address that today on this episode of the Blue and Orange Brunch Show. What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. The weather is not as hot as yesterday, but it's still hot and kind of gloomy outside. But before we begin the show, we do have to address the proper formality. We got to smash that like button. So as you enter the show, smash the like button so we could help let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. And we still cook it with a hot grease. Also, while you're at it, you might as well subscribe, because well over half of you guys who watched in the last 28 days, you're not subscribed. So subscribe now and help us close the gap. We're on the road to 10K. And each day we get closer to that goal, it brings us closer to that milestone. But what's good, New York City? We in the building. Let me see what's up in the live chat. I see you, Joseph, 40X Scope, what's good? Darlene, what's up? Dripmore, what's good? OKF Nation in the building. Marie, big time salute to Marie, listening at work. That's what's up. My man Sean, Can't Stop Key. I see you, OKF Nation. AP, what's good? Hey, y'all. Hopefully you guys are ready for an action-packed day. Tonight, we will be watching the Warriors Knicks Summer League game. For sure, it's going down. All right, that's going to be at 7 p.m. tonight. And that's the reason why we're doing the show a little bit earlier than usual. What else? Tomorrow, Blue and Orange Brunch, the same time, 1 p.m. We'll be in the building tomorrow for the Blue and Orange Brunch. This Saturday is my birthday. So happy birthday, or early birthday to me. But more than likely, we won't be doing a show on Saturday. And we'll see about members only Sundays as well, all right? But what's good, y'all? Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. And yeah, we got some topics to get into. How many of you guys saw the SBs last night? We talked about the SPs a little bit last night. But if you want to talk about it, you know, the Knicks swept every award. Um, yeah, the Knicks were on fire last night. If you want to talk about that, we could as well. I'm not somebody who's big into award shows, period. I'm really not. But at the same time, you know, we'll take any honor, any acknowledgement that they want to give us, because we know that it's been a fight over the years for acknowledgement, right? For us to get our just due. And so I'm happy to see the Knicks getting their recognition. And honestly, last night's show spawned the question, is OG Anunoby the Knicks' next superstar? You know, he looked good on the stage. And for some reason, I have a feeling it won't be his last time on a big stage. But I want to start off talking about some different topics. These are some of the topics I didn't get a chance to talk about on the previous shows, but I want to talk about what makes this summer different from any other Knicks summer. Now, to all you Knicks fans in the building, what was the usual theme? Just think about the summertime. What was the usual theme for the summertime? It was a certain cadence every summer that we would say. And no, it's not just, oh, next year is going to be our year. That was a big thing for a long time, especially in the 90s. But there's this banter that we used to always say is that this summer we're going to get this player. This summer we're going to get that player. And usually we were looking and wishing on a star, right? So this year is different because we are no longer looking for no goddamn star. This missing star that we didn't have. This guy who was going to come to the Knicks, leave his team, and come to New York to save us and be the saviors, because we had this savior complex due to the fact that, you know, we didn't have stars, right? And so, you know, now we're in a different dynamic, in a different spectrum in the basketball universe, where we have our star, superstar, Jalen Brunson. So this whole narrative of, oh yes, we need to get a star, and I felt like I was very you know, vocal on this in the past. Oh, you have to have an All-NBA first teamer, MVP candidate. I was big on that, and it's not to say that the narrative wasn't correct. I think a lot of us, especially when Jalen Brunson first signed, didn't think that he was capable of being what he became. Not because we were doubting him, it's just that, you know, we knew that he would be a good player, but not this great. Not this great. And so, you know, Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks, you know, they changed the narrative. Doesn't it feel good? Now, of course, some of us, not all of us, we desire for LeBron to come to the Big Apple, but it's not for LeBron to come to save us and help us win a championship like we didn't win a championship already. No, we just want to, you know, add a carrot on top, right? Add a bonus to the pie to help guarantee us the placement for a championship. And the bottom line is this: we're not looking for LeBron, and if he comes, he'd just be a good addition. This is different from the other summers where we were like, yo, we're going to get LeBron to do this. All right. Now, LeBron James, we know that everyone's waiting to see what he's going to do. But right now, we're in the position where we don't even care, you know, about LeBron. Like, if LeBron says he's not coming to New York, no one is going to be upset. I know I'm not. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. I'm not gonna say, well, damn, there goes the championship. I'm not gonna do none of that. Okay. Now, if we want to go back to Friday, April 24th, the Knicks trailed the Hawks 2-1 in the first round, and they have lost back-to-back gun punches by a point apiece. Back in New York, the sky is fixing to shatter. And some of y'all, those calls are recorded. Y'all was saying some crazy stuff. Oh, man, it's over. Da-da-da-da. Y'all remember that? But because we had one of the greatest runs, if not the greatest run in NBA history, all of that is behind us. By now, it is cemented. It is a cemented part of the Knicks' fabulous fable that at a day's practice, a light bulb finally goes on. Connected talent, skill set, and Mike Brown's system. There's a team meeting. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. There's a team meeting. Where was that? Okay, there emerges a team-wide outlook summarized by the words of Deuce, selected to be the team's lone spokesman on a Zoom call. And I would say that we were playing for our lives. And that was a fact. But us jumping to the championship, the first championship in 53 years, all of that outside noise or noise about getting somebody from the outside to save us, I think it vanished. And I'm not going to go through the full article. It got some good points in here. But if you want to check it out, you can. I just want to say, though, I'm glad to be in this position. I've never been so excited for an NBA season in my life. I am looking forward to the upcoming season. And I'm curious to see exactly what other moves Leon will make in between now and then, and even mid-season if there's a need for a mid-season move. But the summer isn't consumed. For the first time, we could say in Knicks history, the summer isn't consumed with what star can we get to save us? What superstar? Because even last year, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Giannis. I'm keeping it real, right? So even up to last year, we were talking about superstars. The year before that, I mean, it was everybody. The year before that, Giannis, whoever, Devin Booker. I mean, it was mad names that summer where we got Towns, right? And then if you go back before that, it always was, trying to get somebody, a big splash that come here to help us get to the mountaintop. And, people wanted to trade Julius Randle. I mean, it's just amazing to see that, Knicks fans, for the most part, we're unified. I mean, there is nobody to trade for in terms of like replacing any of our starters, really, right? Right now, everyone is consumed with the backup center. We'll get to that. There's a third string center. Right before I get to the phone lines, I'll cover that. But if you hadn't done it already, smash that like button. Very important to the algorithm. Do appreciate y'all support. Also, subscribe if you're not subscribed. All right. I'm gonna keep pushing. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do this LeBron topic. We always got to do a LeBron topic every day. Not that we want LeBron, but LeBron right now is the biggest story in basketball. And everybody, they're waiting to see where LeBron James go. Will he go out west? Will he come to the east? More than likely, he'll probably come to the east. What team in the east? What happens if he goes there? I'm not talking about it today, but there was a reporter, can't remember who it was. They said that LeBron to the Heat would be the biggest threat to the Knicks. And I was like, do I want to talk about that? I'm tired of the biggest threat conversation. I want to talk about why now LeBron, it doesn't matter where he goes, we going to whoop they ass. That's really where I'm at right now. I don't want to talk about Philly or whoever else. I want to talk about why there's a good reason and rationale, or there's this logical thoughts behind why the Cavs will be in trouble. Because right now the Cavs are probably the favorite to get LeBron, but you can't sleep on Miami. You know, you can't sleep on Miami. But I don't really care. Me personally, I don't really care where the hell LeBron goes. Because at the end of the day, we have Jalen Brunson, and he's the best in the world. Go to research mode. So the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are the favorite to land LeBron James, they still have a Knicks problem that LeBron can't solve. What is that? I mean, we seen the playoffs last year. We see that Coach Kenny Atkinson was delusional. He's talking about metrics, and he's talking about analytics to prove that they were winning. I mean, it's the weirdest thing in the world, but he had this information that was special in Cleveland. So they got problems, ladies and gentlemen. Kirk Goldsberry, not even LeBron James returning to Cleveland will be enough to move the needle. During an appearance on the Zach Lowe Show, the veteran NBA analysis, the highly buzzed rumor around the future Hall of Famer going to Ohio, he said this. While admitting that he has no inside information, I don't think nobody has any inside information besides Rich Paul. He noted that it always felt like Cleveland is the most likely landing spot for LeBron James to play out his 24 and presumably final season in the association. I think that this is not LeBron's final year. I think LeBron's probably willing to go to 25. So he could be like, I did a quarter century in the league. That I ain't gonna lie, that's fire. Say what you want about LeBron. You can hate him. You could just say he's the worst superstar ever. That's fine. 25 years in the league is hella impressive. However, even though he's still clearly playing at an all-star level, as he claimed his record 22-9 just last year, Goldsberry still isn't convinced that LeBron being added to the Eastern Conference runner-up roster makes the Cavs strong enough to topple the Knicks. I wouldn't pick them to win the East if they had LeBron. I think New York deserves all the respect in the world. Hey, old media is beginning to give the Knicks credit. They are beginning to give the Knicks credit. Say what you want. We swept the ESPYs last night. We won 5 awards. That's the most awards by an NBA team in ESPY history. Salute to the Knicks. By the way, Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan. The Chicago Bulls never won an ESPY for best team. And the ESPYs came out 93 or 94 or something like that. I think that was the first ever ESPY. And Chicago never won an ESPY. We're the first team to have 5 ESPYs, you know, from players and the whole team. Salute to that. But they are beginning to give us our respect. The hate is going to come from the other teams, players like Draymond Green and social media. They're going to ramp up the hate. But ESPN and all of these guys, these big TV markets, oh, they're going to eat up the Knicks. Now the Knicks is the greatest thing smoking. You turn on your TV, you be hard pressed to not find the Knicks. The Knicks are everywhere. And so right now, this guy Goldsberry, I don't know if he would have said this last year. In fact, I doubt that he would have said this last year. But they're changing their narrative. They're changing their tune. And they are picking the Knicks as the favorites in the East. Right now, at least. That could change. But this brother said even if LeBron went there, it wouldn't matter. Of course, during the 2025 conference finals, we swept them. I mean, it was just an easy easy work, though. Game 1, we did have the largest comeback in NBA history. It still was pretty much easy work. To Goldsberry, New York's journey suggests that the club finished out the year really figuring out some stuff and even sees their title win being akin to Steve Kerr's first championship. That's fire, because we all know Steve Kerr won 4 championships. All right. And then set up years 2 and 3 and even more for the conference and league-wide domination. That's all fact. Though from a basketball standpoint, he thinks LeBron's presence would have made Cleveland a lot more dangerous in their round 3 bout against New York. At the end of the day, the 41-year-old may still not be enough to dethrone them as champs, but he would take the Knicks. Okay? So no matter what, he's taking the Knicks in 2026 and 2027. What do you guys think about that? Old media giving us our props. He said, well, the narrative here is that the Cavs have a LeBron problem the Cavs have a Knicks problem that not even LeBron could fix. All right. I didn't get a chance to talk about this, but just to let you guys know, pre-orders are available for the 82 nights. All right. The New York edition, the latest addition to the 82 night series, 627 New York basketball schedule to help make Knicks fans' lives a lot easier. Plus all 12 components of the 82 nights basketball intelligence system, game tracking, stat trends, 10 game reviews, players to watch, fan engagement pages, season reflections, and much more. Pre-order the journal now, and it includes free shipping. And your journal is scheduled to arrive in early October before the season begins. Reserve your copy now at Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. I'm going to put it in the chat and pin it for you to make your life easier. All right. That's Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. That's all you have to do. At first up, like I always try to say, everything that I have is in the Linktree. So when you go to the Linktree, you will be able to find it there. All right. So once again, that's Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. And I'm going to put this in the chat right now as we speak. All right. And continue to smash that like button. All right. If you hadn't done it already, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Once again, do appreciate the support. We're talking about a lot. I didn't get to the one center. I'm about to get to that right now. The one center that the Knicks, that nobody's talking about. That honestly, I think this is the guy that's going to be the backup center. A little later, I'm going to talk about the one free agent that nobody's talking about that I would personally like. This is one of my personal favorites. Is OG Anunoby the Knicks' next superstar? And how will the Knicks be able to deal with the pressure of winning a championship next season? So hit that Linktree link that's pinned to go check out the 82 night series. We also got the merch on there as well. Everything is on the Linktree. Linktree/TheObjectiveFan. All right. Did my mouse die? No, I'm still good. All right. So I want to talk about the one center option. Now, last night, did y'all notice something? Did you notice something about all of the players that was on the stage last night? We know Josh Hart wasn't there. Okay, he probably had a prior engagement. It's not the first time Josh Hart missed out on a team thing. Okay, doesn't mean he's going to get traded. Oh, look, Hart is not there. They're going to trade him. Stop. Yeah, Knicks fans got to stop, bro. I swear to God, like Knicks fans, you guys are so all over the place sometimes that we come up with these theories and we think that we have the answer. But the reality is this. There was a player that was on the stage who was not under contract, because I think almost every player that was on stage was under contract. I don't think Jeremy Sohan was there. I don't remember seeing Jeremy Sohan. And no, he's not the guy, even though he could come back, right? But he's not the guy that's on my list, so to speak. Let me go to research mode. Bam. So the Knicks could look at a familiar face that was on stage last night. So he could be the backup big. Of course, we know that the Knicks have signed Andre Drummond, but there was another guy that was on the team last year. His name is Trey Jemison III. Trey Jemison III, who is not under contract with the Knicks at the moment. He was on a two-way deal last year. He was on stage last night with Leon. Was Worldwide West there? I don't remember. Nonetheless, Trey Jemison was on the stage with all of the other guys that won the championship last year, with the exception of a few others. Of course, Mitchell Robinson wasn't going to be there, right? But that made me think, why would Jameson be on stage when he's not under contract? A lot of you guys believe that Drummond is not the second option at center. I disagree with that. I think Drummond was signed to be the backup center. I think that's why they brought him here. That may hurt some of y'all feelings. Oh no, we got to do better and we have to get this, and that's cool, right? If we can get better, I'm always for doing better. But I do think that the plan at the start of the season is for Drummond to be the backup center. Now that can change. You know, you can make trades if Drummond is bumming it. We've seen it with Yabusele, remember? We were able to come off of Yabusele and then still win the championship. So just because Drummond starts the season as the backup, it doesn't mean that he'll finish the season as the backup. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, Jameson has qualities that can help the team's depth, right? He's still two-way eligible for one more year. See, here's the key that in business and politics that we have to understand. Right now, the Knicks are trying to save money. And Jameson is a solution because he is eligible for one more two-way contract. Two-way contracts do not count against the salary cap. That could be the route that the Knicks take with the 26-year-old. And he's 26 years old. He's been in the league for a little while now. There's no reason to send him to Summer League. Right? So why wasn't he at Summer League? The guy's 26 years old. He doesn't need to be in Summer League. Okay? Now, I don't know how y'all feel about Jameson. He's 6'10", 270 pounds, big guy. I saw him in person. He's a big guy. By the way, him, Mo Diawara, Pacome Dadier, they look all the same height. They look all the same height. If you see them standing together, I saw all of them standing together. They all look the same height. Multiple times, not just one time. Multiple times I saw this. They all look the same height. I'm telling you right now. All right. Now, even though Towns improved his defense greatly last season, Jemison would have been a great argument of being the team's best rim protector as well. Offensively, Jameson is limited, like Mitchell Robinson. With that said, he also averaged 4 offensive rebounds per 36 minutes. Some of you guys like the per 36. Some of you ex-Mitch fans, I think some of y'all still Mitch fans, y'all love per 36. Per 36, he's getting just as much rebounds as Mitchell Robinson. All right? And he has over 1,000 career minutes. He's averaged 4.1 per game, over 31 appearances in the G League last season for the Westchester Knicks. That's an aspect that the Knicks have thrived at and focused on excelling at in the recent years. Now, with Mitchell Robinson gone to the Ops in Boston, Jemison can still bring some of that offensive rebounding focus while he's on the floor. What do you guys think about Jemison? What do you guys think about Jemison? I'm telling you right now, I think he's a realistic option. I think he's because here's what you can do. So you could take the fourth option and sign another player. I would hope it would be a bigger forward, but who knows who the hell they're going to sign for the last spot. So you could sign a big forward for the last spot, sign Jemison to a two-way, and then upgrade him late in the season for a fraction of the minimum contract, a fraction of it. That is a tactic that they can use. So whatever couple of million they have left, they can give Jamison that mid-season, so that way going into the playoffs, you have a roster of 15. I'm not saying this is what Leon is going to do, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is what Leon does with Jemison. I think that Jemison is probably be a sure shot to get the two-way contract. Because he wasn't on that stage last night for no reason. He was there because he intends on being a part of this franchise in one way or the other. You know, and I'm going to see if I can get a picture of the guys from last night. If you look at the picture or the video, I'm going to try to get the video of the Knicks winning the ESPY. And he's on there. He's on the stage. He is there. It kind of threw me for a loop because I didn't see was Kevin McCullough on stage? I don't remember seeing him there. So, like I said, he was there for a reason. Let me see how I'm trying to get a photo so I could show y'all. Okay. I got one. All right. I'm going to put this on the screen. I'm going to go back to research mode to show y'all this. All right. Bam. So this is the photo right here. I can't zoom in, but you can still see it from here. All right. That's Jamison right behind Towns. Deuce McBride, Towns, Brunson, Alvarado, Rick Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Tyler Kolek, OG Anunoby, Jordan Clarkson, Worldwide West, Leon Rose. Why was Jamison, I know you can't see his face, but why was he right there in the back on stage? All of these players are under contract. Jeremy Sohan ain't there, goddammit. Jeremy Sohan is not there. Kevin McCullough Jr. is not there, goddammit. So I think you can, and you have the right to underestimate Jemison, right? That's your right. You want to underestimate him. You don't think that he's a good player. That's fine. I'm telling you right now, I believe that he's going to get the two-way spot. Yeah, he's getting the two-way spot. If you want to call up 646-995-8389, call up, voice your opinion. We got a lot of topics today. I think Jemison is the center option that nobody's talking about. That's where I'm at right now. I want to talk about the difference between this year's summer and the other year's summer, which is we're not looking for a star. All right. And the two of the questions of the day is, one, is OG Anunoby the next Knicks superstar? And then can the Knicks, or how can the Knicks deal with the pressure of winning a championship next year? Or will the Knicks be able to deal with the pressure of winning a championship next year? I'm curious to see what you guys think, because a lot of us, I'm not saying all of us, but a lot of us believe in our heart, mind, body, and soul that the Knicks could win a championship, right? We believe that. So my question to you is, why are you so confident in that? Why are you so confident in that? All right. Oh, I just seen we got a notification. Somebody got a New York edition. Salute to you getting that New York edition. I can't see the name, but I do appreciate the support. All the pre-orders for the New York edition. 646-995-8389. Call up. Voice your opinion. All right, if you want to talk. I think that Leon is really going to take his time. I think Jemison is a realistic option. I mean, they could go in a different direction entirely, you know. It's all possible at this point. But I think that after LeBron signs, I might say, I don't know. I think everybody's leaving a spot open for LeBron, right? To see if he wants to come to it, just in case. But I think that Leon is going to be patient with this last spot. He's going to be patient. He's going to scan that buyout market, see exactly what we could bring to the team. And Jemison is that insurance policy at the 5. And like I said, you can two-way him and then sign him mid-season for the super duper low, right? That's another way to navigate the second. And we've seen that all the time. That is a common tactic that a lot of GMs use. But if you want to call up 646-995-8389. All right. Or I can talk all day if you want me to. Hold on, let me make sure my phone line is good. Sometimes it be bugging the hell out. Okay, no, it looks good. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys. I could get into another topic. Got a whole lot of them. Well, I'm just testing the phone line really quickly just to make sure we good. Usually we get calls by now. I know it's super duper early. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Okay, cool. Q is working. Q is definitely working. If you want, what we could do, we can go over the ESPYs too. Since we don't have no calls at the moment. This right here, I'm keeping it real, y'all. To me, the ESPYs, it symbolizes the Knicks reaching old media's golden boys phase, where now the Knicks is everywhere. This is Billboard, by the way. All right. Billboard is talking about the New York Knicks. All right. NY Knicks sweep 2026 ESPYs as show returns to New York. Full winners list. The show was in New York. I mean, it was a full sweep. It was a full sweep, man. A full sweep. A full Knicks sweep. And like I said, once again, it was just beautiful to see, man. I'm really excited for this upcoming season, y'all. We talk about the New York City pressure. This is also pressure because now you're the darlings of the league. We've never been in a position where we were the darlings of the league. And so, they keep talking about ending the 53-year-old drought. See, this is the narrative that they want to run with. The 53-year-old drought. Oh, it's so incredible. And I love it. I love the love that we're getting from old media. I love it. They took their victory lap, sweeping the 2026 ESPY Awards. The show fittingly was held in New York for the first time in 5 years. All right. This time at David H. Koch Theater at Lincoln Center. All right. And we won the ESPY for Jalen Brunson, won Best Athlete in men's sports, Best Championship Performance, and Best NBA Player. Hey, so when we say Jalen Brunson is the best in the goddamn world, all we have to do is point to this. That's it. All we have to do is point to this. OG got the best, I think it was the best play in sports, right? And of course, the Knicks won the best team in sports. But for Billboard and all of these media platforms to pick up the Knicks, to me, that is a big deal. Hello, caller.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, Jay? How you feeling, family?
Good. Good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from you, my brother. So where you want to go today? We got a lot of topics that's on the docket. I'm curious to know where you would like to go.
We need
Let's go.
How much time do you think we need for these trades to develop? The Khalil Ware trade. the Missy trade, all of these things. How
Well,
much
you
more
just said
time?
you just said two trades that's not going to happen. Khalil Ware was traded for Giannis. I don't think the Bucks would want to trade him. And Yves Missy, we were already told no. They denied our offer.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what other trades you have in mind, but those two I doubt happen.
wow. What about the Nick Richards deal? I kind of like that one over the Trey Jemison. I mean, I hear you talking Trey, but I think he's more G League.
Okay.
What do you
So
think?
is it that you want to sign Nick Richards because you believe he's better than Drummond?
I think we could develop him and he would be better. I mean, he's younger and
Okay.
I think he's a little bit more athletic. You know what I'm saying? I think
Right.
he could
That's fair. Yep.
eventually, slip into that 4-5 type position, and then we could kind of like move around. I mean, multi-positional. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that the game is going.
Do you think that Nick Richards wants to sign a minimum contract? That's the next problem you may have.
Yeah. I think he'll sign the minimum contract, but I think what's happening is it's like that Jordan Clarkson thing. So Jordan Clarkson signed the minimum, but he also signed that trade agreement so that he could be traded off instantly. I think a lot of these players, they want to sign, but then they don't want to, get traded. They don't want to be used as a piece.
Well, naturally, when you get signed, they have to wait at least 3 months to trade you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think of some of these guys like Cam Thomas, the reason why they're there is because they don't want to take the minimum money. So now it's just a wait out game to see if they actually will take the minimum money or do they go overseas to try to get more money. I think that is the question right now with a lot of these young players that you still see available in free agency.
But is that going to work out? Because it's not working out for Kuminga. So would you rather be, it's not working out for Kuminga. It's not working out for Durant, Jalen Duran.
10
Because, I
seconds.
mean, would you rather get money and just play and prove yourself? Or would you rather, sit out? I mean, you're going to get caught like Sprewell, right? Sprewell turned down the $40 million and then he didn't get another contract.
Oh, wow. So the trade, I was going to say Kuminga got traded, but they said the trade was shut down. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
Kawhi's thing was shut down. And
Kawhi was definitely shut down. the NBA, listen, the NBA, they go wait to the start of the season to mess up the Clippers plans because, they don't want the Clippers to get benefits for him and he gets suspended. Or, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be right to the team he goes to.
Right. And if that's the Raptors at the end of the day, that might push them too far back. But yeah, it's going to let the Clippers get away with almost murder.
100%. Exactly. So the NBA slick. That's why they said, yeah, we're going to, at the start of the season, we'll have the answer. Yeah. That's why. But I appreciate the call, Jay. Thank you for the call. And hey, you never know. I don't want to say nothing is impossible. But I like to deal with probability more. But, I think right now they're probably looking elsewhere other than Missy and Ware. But we'll see what they do. We know Leon is going to do a good job no matter what he does.
Yeah, I mean, I like that deal. Like my little note right here is, do we have to throw the kitchen sink at him? We're going to give him a swap. We're going to give him a first, throw in a couple of seconds. I mean, at some point you got to take this. I mean, like you said, the Bucks are going to be a rebuilding team. So
yeah, but I think he's part of that. I think he's part of those plans though, because he's 21, and they really was trying to trade Hero before they decided to keep Hero.
Yeah,
but that's who they wanted to get rid of was Hero. So, but I appreciate you, Jay. Great call.
Thank you, sir.
No doubt.
Right.
It's my man Jay right there. out of Orlando. I don't think Khalil Ware is going to happen. I would like to get Khalil Ware. I don't think the Bucks are that dumb. I think that they did the deal out of possibly Jaime Jaquez too. I don't like Jaime Jaquez because he, I feel like he was a dirty player and he hurt Julius Randle. But that's a whole nother topic. But I think they wanted Jaime Jaquez, and I think they wanted this brother Khalil Ware. I don't just see them trading him for more picks, especially from the Knicks, because more than likely those picks won't even amount to anything. So I think they hold on to Ware. I would love to get him, but I don't see a world where they trade him. But if you want to call up 646-995-8389, I got more topics I could get into in the meantime. Man, the Knicks are the biggest thing in the world, bro. This is outstanding. Oh, since I'm talking about free agents, let me give you the one target that I think the Knicks should target. All right. But if you want to call up 646-995-8389, here is the one target I think that the Knicks should strongly consider. Right now, this article I'm going to has 3 names. I don't really give a damn about the other 2 names, but there is a name that's on this article that I find to be, really interesting, and I haven't really heard anyone talk about it. All right, so this is Stadium Rant, and they list players here, 3 players. And this guy right here, Oliver Maxine Prosper. How many of you guys know about this kid, Prosper? Let me know if you know about Prosper. I'm going to go to his basketball reference. All right. This kid is solid. Now, I'm not saying he's a superstar. I'm not saying, we're going to win the championship because we signed the kid. I'm not saying none of that. All right. But I do think that this kid brings some interesting dynamics to the team. The first thing I like about the kid, he's 6'7". All right. He's 6'7". He's young, 24 years old, right? He shoots 40% from 3 on the season last year. He averaged 10 points a game, and he played like 27 minutes, I think, last year. Well, when he started, he played 27 minutes, but overall, he played 18 points. So you look at that 10 points in 18.6 minutes. He shot 40% from 3 on 3 attempts, all right? And, this kid is solid, man. If I'm the Knicks, bro, because Memphis don't know what the hell they're doing, this kid right here would be a steal to me at his age and value right now if you could get him for the minimum. I like this kid a lot. I like this idea a lot. All right? And they say Oliver Maxine Prosper is easily... Hold on, let me check something really quickly. Because he might be a part of my players to watch. Hold up. He might be a part of my players to watch from last year. I'm at 100 on that, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm going to do, y'all? Because, in the 82 Nights section, there's a player to watch. So what I'm going to do, like 3-4 years from now, I'm going to go back to the previous years and look at the players that was in my player to watch. And we're going to see if they're going to be fire or not. We're going to be doing that years out. Nah, he didn't make my list, though. This kid could play, though. I remember scouting the Grizzlies. Yeah, this kid could play. He's not in my players to watch, though. But, this kid was all right to me last year, for sure. So what do you guys think about him? I think he would be the perfect addition. The Grizzlies don't know what the hell they doing. I get this kid in a heartbeat. He was a 3-year pro, first-round pick. I don't think the Grizzlies are going to pick up his option. Why not get him if he's available? What do you guys think about him? 646-995-8389. Let me go to the call-up screen. Let me see. They say he's returning to the team. Hold on. They picked up the option. Hold on, let me make sure, because I got an article here saying that they picked up his option, but this article is from a couple of days ago. It's saying he's still out there. Hold on, I just want to stat track that. Now I'm going to get back to the phone lines. Because if the Grizzlies picked him up, I'm going to be tight, y'all. I am going to be tight. Hold on. Damn, they picked him up. But they picked him up. But maybe we could trade for him. Maybe we could trade for him. Damn, Grizzlies don't know what they doing. Why the Grizzlies got to get talent? You know what, the NBA, I know I'm just, pulling teams' legs here when I say this, but, certain teams shouldn't get players that are that nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain teams should get nice young players. What's good, Sean?
Yo, what's good, Karan? How you feeling, man? Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody.
Man, I'm tight right now. That kid Prosper is already signed, bro.
Hey, look, I was just about to tell you, man. I just looked that up too, because I remember watching him playing in Dallas. I want to say either last year or the year before that. And he was pretty good. He got a little jumper on him. He could stretch the floor. He can rebound. Like, maybe the skill set just wasn't there for Dallas. That's why they shipped him off after a couple of years.
I don't know, man. But if I'm trading for this kid, I'll trade Pacome Dadier right now.
Yeah, because Memphis don't know what the hell they doing, like you said.
They don't know what the hell they doing. Like, they get all these nice players, bro, but
we probably don't even have to trade Pacome. Well, we do, because they make the money match up. But
yeah,
hey, give them two second rounders. They'll be all right.
Yeah, they be all right. Right?
Yeah, they'll be all right.
Pacome with 2 second rounders, man. Come on, dog. Let's do
it. Yeah. But I kind of like Trey Jemison also. I think he'll be a good little fit. He already know the scheme. I mean, shoot, the Indiana game that he played in, he played really good, to be honest.
He's solid, bro. I mean, he gonna rebound.
And that's all we need. We just need a rebound and just fight. Exactly. Just guard the paint for us and rebound. That's all we looking for. But I still think Leon making a trade. So, like I said, I just believe in Leon. Like JJ said, ESPN got it right, but ESPN didn't get it right. The Knicks got it right. We got these haters and everybody that discredit us right. That's what we got right. Jalen Brunson is the best player in the NBA right now, man. Look what he did. It's no need for discussion, man. If you have two eyes,
no discussion.
If you have two eyes and they work very well, you seen what he did in that last game. So I don't need to discuss on that. But before I get out of here, I gotta tackle this topic because boy, man, J-Tap, bro, I mess with you a lot, J-Tap. Your work, your thoughts, your basketball and everything is good, man. But I'm gonna just say this, bro. Trading Josh Hart is one of probably the stupidest thoughts or comments you have made, bro. I'm sorry.
He don't like Hart. Yeah, he don't like.
He don't like Hart, and I'm starting to think he don't like the Knicks because him and LD in the Discord, bro. Oh my goodness, but I just don't get why we want to trade Josh Hart, or why was that even a discussion? Josh Hart is literally the tangibles in the heart of our team, man.
Right.
Like, he literally won us a game. He literally shut down Jalen Johnson in the Atlanta series. If we
That's
forgot,
a fact.
The rebounding, the loose balls, the extra points. Mitchell Robinson is gone. Who you think gonna be doing all that now this season? Josh Hart.
Yep.
Come on, man. And as long as Jalen Brunson is here, Josh Hart is here. So I'm sorry to say it, but Josh Hart's not going nowhere, man. But salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. Blessings to you, Karan. I'll be on the live panel tonight for sure.
All right. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I should do a segue for that. I appreciate you, Sean.
Yes, sir. Always.
All right. By the way, I'm glad he said that. Tonight is going down the members-only panel. All right. On Watch Party, we're going to watch the game, the final Summer League game against the Warriors. We're gonna see what that Yaxo Lindenberg kid is all about. Well, if he plays, I don't even know if he's gonna play. But because usually the stars of the summer league, they play 1, 2, maybe 3 games. But most of the time it's just like the 1 game or 2 games, and then they sit you down. So we'll see what happens tonight. But we'll be in the building tonight for sure. And Blue and Orange Brunch tomorrow will be same time, 1 o'clock. So, make sure you guys tap in and watch the show. But if you want to call up once again, 646-995-8389. We got a whole bunch of topics. If you want to talk about the SBs, we could. Nobody answered the question yet. I want to know how we dealing with the pressure. Because there's a lot of pressure to repeat, man. Going to be a lot of pressure to repeat. How do you guys think we deal with the pressure? I truly want to know that. And I like what he said too about, the Knicks. We are the ones to, get the credit because we won. So, we got J-Tap. OKF Nation Plus, no clot, J-Tap. What's up, man?
What's cracking? How you doing?
So you heard your name and you said, I got to pull up.
No, it's not even no, it's not even that. Look,
Okay.
I don't hate Josh Hart. I don't hate him.
Could we have an intervention? I think we need an intervention, J-Tap. You hate Josh Hart. It's okay. It's fine.
I'm listening. Talk to me. Tell me why.
Listen,
Tell me why you
let's
think that.
because dude, come on, dog. You've been around for damn near 2 years now. Listen, every time we talking about the game, bro, you always talking about Josh Hart makes me sick. You don't want to give him credit. He needs to go to the bench every time. Just admit it. You don't like the guy. It's fine.
It's
okay.
I don't hate him, but I just think as a starter, we can improve at that whatever position he's playing. It is power forward, shooting guard, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a glue guy. He's a glue guy. He's Brunson's best friend.
Right.
But I don't know why, if he's still on the team, why does he have to start? There has to be something out there better than him. There has to be.
Who on your team is better than him?
Than Josh Hart?
Yeah. Who on your team is better than Hart?
He's the 5th best player on the team.
He's the what?
5th.
Right. So he has to start. So that means that you need to get LeBron or somebody like that. That's the only way he's going to the bench.
But that's the point I'm trying to make. That's what I'm saying. That don't mean I hate him, and it don't have to be LeBron. It could be somebody else. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't hate the guy.
Who gonna put Josh Hart on the bench?
I don't know. I heard a name yesterday that had me up all night thinking.
Who's this?
Mr. Kawhi Leonard.
And I don't think I think that he's gonna get suspended, bro. If he's found guilty.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
I know you don't care.
Yeah, put Josh Hart. He came here to come off the bench, and when he first got here, he was shooting the lights out, and he was doing everything he needed to do, to help the Knicks win. But for I know Tibbs wanted to draft him,
Right.
And for maybe it's because Tibbs always loved him as a player.
Nuts. He's a Tibbs guy.
That Tibbs stuck with him through thick and thin, started him or whatever. And Josh Hart did do his thing, but I just think he's better suited coming off the bench. That's all. And
we got the best starting lineup in basketball. We can't change it. So
why not? We can't get better. We can't get a better starting lineup.
Well, if you get better, but you ain't got better right now.
Well, that's
you ain't got nobody.
I said yesterday. The summer's not over, but time's running out. The season is upon us. Yep, man. Look, it's right around the corner.
Okay.
And I know Rose is gonna do something. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody really knows. But at the same time,
knows.
At the same time, we can get better in the starting lineup, or it has to be hard. It has to be him. He's like like I said earlier, he just runs really fast up and down the court, gets rebounds.
Plays defense.
Yeah, that was me in high school. That's how I played in high school.
Make plays on offense. You ain't making no damn plays on offense.
You're right. Neither does he. I can shoot a random
Yes, he
three once in a
does.
while, a rebound. You know what I mean? But once somebody walk in the park that's better than me, say, "Hey, chap."
Who's more dangerous than Josh Hart on this team in transition?
In transition, Brunson.
No, nobody's more dangerous than Hart. He's a bullet, dog. He going to the basket with reckless abandon, bro.
Frank, like I said, he has his pluses, he has his minuses, but I'm saying if the option to get better in the starting lineup means Hart goes to the bench, then it is what it is.
Well, you need somebody to. All I'm saying, I hear you, and I wouldn't be mad at it, but you need somebody better because Mitchell Robinson was not better. Everybody thought that. Oh, you got to start Mitch.
Mitch is gone.
No, but everybody thought that last year. Remember? Double big lineup. Remember, I had to beat that narrative up. Remember that?
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So
that was oh my goodness.
I don't want to get into that. I want to get, but I'll say one more thing for a dip.
What's that?
For Sean to question my fandom. Pop up at the watch party. Pop up at the watch party.
Right.
If we
That's
say
true.
anything. You know what I mean?
Hey, you flew 3,000 miles not to go to the game, to come to my watch party.
To watch the game.
Other people who live in Queens did not pop up. Right.
And that's all I gotta say about that. But you know what?
Yeah.
Trade him or bench him.
But he's in but Sean is in he's down south. But either way, it doesn't make it. Either way, you came from Cali. But yeah.
Exactly. Either way, trade Josh Hart or bench him. We got to get better at that position. And I'm out. Peace.
Wait, whoa. You can't just leave like that. Who you trading Josh Hart for? See, now this is where we get to the nitty gritty. Who you trading him for? Oh, he hung up. Damn, Jay, why you hung up, man? He hung up the line, yo. It was getting hot in the kitchen. I'm about to put him on the hot seat. Just keep it real, man. If you don't like a player, it's cool. By the way, smash that like button if you just joined the show. This is the Blue and Orange Brunch. You can call up as well, 646-995-8389. Voice your opinion. We talking about a whole bunch of topics. What you just heard right now with the Josh Hart, that is not a topic, but these guys are actively in the 24/7 chat, having debates and conversations every day. So they were talking about Josh Hart, and that conversation spilled over to the show. But on this show, I want to know if OG Anunoby is the Knicks' next superstar. And I want to know, how can the Knicks deal with the pressure of repeating in New York City? I really want to know that. Y'all ducking the fade with those questions. Y'all don't want to answer those questions, man. What's going on? Right? And then we also talking about Trey Jemison. I think Trey Jemison is the third center on the team. Yeah, I think so. He is the only non-contract dude that was at the ESPYs. And Leon Rose, Worldwide West, the boys, they were there. Why is that? Just saying. Jeremy Sohan wasn't there. Kevin McCullough Jr., we still got an APB out on Kevin McCullough Jr. Where is he? Has anyone seen Kevin McCullough Jr.? I also talked about the one free agent no one's talking about, the Prosper kid, but he was signed. He has a $2.5 million contract. I think I want to do a trade for that kid. I think Memphis I think they would give him up for the right price. For Combe Dadier and a bag of chips. Just a joke. Yeah, we got a lot of good topics, man. If you want to talk. I got more stuff I could put on the table. But 646-995-8389. You know what? Yeah, I'll get into the power ranking stuff too. There's a lot, like, I feel like people are doing too much, right? Like, you got certain platforms that I still think they view the Knicks in a certain way. And you got other platforms, the Knicks are the best ever, So, hold on, I do got a call. I'm going to take this call before I get into that. Hello, caller, state your name. Where you calling from, family?
What's going on, man? It's your boy Unity Network, aka Mr. Crossover, calling from the BX.
Okay, Mr. Crossover from the BX, man. How's it going, my brother?
You already, man. How you been, man? Long time no hear, man.
Hey, man, everything is good, man. We the champions, goddammit. And listen, I let the haters know every time. We are the champions. Did you know? What's
Yo,
good, though,
listen,
man?
what you mean? Did I? You already know, man. I slept 8. Listen, but you know
What's
the
up?
thing that tickled me, man, was I told everybody, and I don't know if you remember this conversation we had.
What's
If
up?
we go through Cat, it was just that easy. I don't know why people acting like, oh, that was a mistake for us. No, if you go through Cat, that was the conversation. We got a better chance of winning. Yeah, everybody's giving Brunson the praise, but to be honest with you, if Cat didn't step up them 2 games to even get us to that position for Brunson to take over, we'd have been just, oh, they made it to the finals again and then blah, blah, blah. But yo, listen, I called up to really talk about that last guy that was up, that was just on the line, man. You might have to do a wellness check on him, man. Is he okay?
What? Which one? The Josh Hart guy?
Trade Josh Hart, bench Josh Hart for what?
I just want to know who we trading him for, because he
If
never
it ain't
tells
broke,
me who.
don't fix it.
Exactly.
Hey, listen,
Exactly.
I wouldn't even trade him for LeBron.
Me either.
I'm just being honest. I wouldn't trade him for no LeBron.
Hell no. I'm
He's
with you.
giving you, yo, Josh Hart is, and it's sad that it goes unnoticed. He gives you what superstars don't even give you day in and day out. And he's not
That's
even a
facts.
superstar.
No.
I mean, I heard what you said. He gave us a game that if he wouldn't have gave us that, we might have been still fighting.
That's a fact.
What is that? That 30-point game he had went like 6 for something from 3. Like, this is a guy right here that you don't practice for this guy.
No.
Then he said Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is the better finisher on the Knicks open squad, period.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, in transition, he's the best. Nobody's better.
There's no one finishing like him.
Nobody. Bullet. He running through everybody.
And he's doing it with it's not counted for. Like, nobody's going into a game saying you have to double team Josh Hart.
Exactly.
So I think,
Great
you
point.
know, he took the credit. He took a lot of credit from Josh Hart for that. And then you bench him for who?
That's what I want to know. Because last year they said Mitchell Robinson, but I'm like, you ain't got Mitchell Robinson this year, so you don't even have a candidate to bench Mitch this year.
Right.
I mean, to bench Hart this year.
And I don't even think that was a great idea. So I'm glad Mike Brown listened to somebody and went back to Josh Hart.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. 100%. You on the money, brother.
I that right there with me. I said, hold on. Is this guy, is he okay? Somebody need to consider like a wellness check on him or something. A sports analyst need to reach out to him or something. Because he could have said Mikal Bridges, but Josh Hart.
Yeah, he bugging.
Come on, man. Like, and then when you look at his career, if you just do like the math, like this is a guy don't need a lot of money. This is a guy he's like a positionist player. You can throw him anywhere, and he's gonna if not do what it's supposed to do, he's gonna contribute to making the best play. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I salute you. You know what I mean? Salute you.
Thank you, my brother.
See what y'all doing, yo. I got something starting up too, man. UNG Sports Hip Hop and Fashion. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if everybody go, tune into my God. You said you got something going on tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm doing a show, a watch party members panel
for
the Warriors Knicks.
You think they're gonna end it off with what was that, number 44? You think they're gonna end it off? We gonna see a little more of him tonight, or they're gonna sit the glue guys down or something?
I have no clue, bro. It's been a roller coaster ride. I know Pacome and Dottie and Diawara is done for sure. Besides that, I don't know what the hell they gonna do. I'm keeping it real.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna chop in, man. I'm gonna get and share you on my community, on my community wall, man. Keep winning, man. You already, man. Let's go, New York.
Big time salute, Mr. Crossover. BX in the building.
You already.
Yeah. All right. Make sure I lock in my man number. Mr. Crossover. I see the calls coming. If I miss your call, I'm definitely calling you back. I just want to make sure I got my brother's name saved. But he did talk about I remember that conversation briefly about playing through Cat. And it did work out. I mean, they didn't play through Cat the whole playoffs though, but there was games where they had to. But you see, that is what makes the Knicks dangerous. One point, Cat is the hub. Next point, they doing something else. Then we could bring Cat back as the hub. Then we could have OG go crazy. I mean, the team is just so dynamic. you can't, change the starting lineup right now. You're not getting anyone really better. So it doesn't make sense to change the starting lineup. What you need to do is improve that goddamn bench and get you some guys that's 6'7", 6'8" that can play. That's what you need to do. Get you like 2 6'7", 6'8" guys that can balance out your roster. You feel me? I know Mo Diawara, we love Mo, and we all pulling for him to do well. But I need somebody with a little bit more seasoning at that power forward spot off the bench so I could give OG a real rest, real relaxation without having to go with Shamet and Josh Hart and Bridges at the power forward position. That's all I want. That's all I want to see. Now, Mo Diawara could be the guy. I don't know. I know they're banking on him, but we'll see. Hold on, let me get back into the phone line. I got Derek, then Steve. All right, 646-995-8389. We talking about the New York Knicks.
Hello.
All right. What's going on, Derek?
What's going on, man? Long time no hear from, man. Knicks still champs, man. Knicks
we
champs,
the champs,
man.
goddamn. Yo, listen,
Yes,
I let these haters know every day.
I do too. Every time I wear something Knicks fan, every time I wear something Knicks and I see another Knicks play, I'll be like, yeah, man, we still the champs. We gonna be the champs until next June. We champs until next June.
That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
That's a fact.
But I think we can handle the pressure of repeat, and I don't know if we're gonna have pressure to repeat, but we should be able to handle the pressure of repeating because we had pressure to win the championship this year.
Great point.
Mike Brown had pressure on him. Mike Brown
had a lot of pressure.
He had a lot of pressure on him, so we'll be able to sustain that. We'll be able to do that. And just to piggyback off the last caller, man. How could you say Hart needs to come off the bench when we won the chip with Hart starting?
Exactly.
I don't understand that. And he said that Brunson is better in transition than Hart. Who else in the NBA is better in transition beside Hart?
He's up there. Listen, if somebody's up there, he's top 5 at least.
Oh, for sure.
He's definitely up there.
And number 1 on the Knicks.
That's a fact.
He gets rebounds. He could pass.
5 assists a game, 6 assists the year before. Just saying.
Exactly. And then I remember when they was talking about benching Hart one time. I think the next game he came out and scored like 25.
Balling.
Balling had a career high. So like you said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You gotta keep Hart. Got to start until you get until you get somebody better. If you don't find anybody better, then you got to keep them there. But
That's
our starting 5 is solid.
It's the best in basketball.
It's the best in basketball. Yeah, man.
Why would you change it?
Nah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't change it. Yeah. And big up to Brunson and all his award winners. I didn't watch it last night, but I heard about it, man. Big up to them.
Yeah.
The Knicks are finally getting their respect, man. We're finally getting their respect. It's a shame. It's a shame that we had to fight to get respect, but
of course
we got it though, man. But
yep.
that's my take for the day, man. I came in kind of late, man, but
no doubt.
Knicks, we still champs, New York, man. We still champs, Knicks.
We the champs, man. God damn it.
Yes. No more. Do we still have to be humble? I haven't heard that.
Hell, I talk to my cousin every day, man. Oh my God, I am not humble.
No need to be humble. No need to be
humble.
No need. I matter of fact, this lady, I had my Knicks stuff on the other day. She said, "Isn't it over?" I said,
no, what?
This is
about to come up with the new merch. we keeping it going, dog.
Yes, sir.
We definitely keeping it going for sure.
It's not over. It's not over. It's never gonna be over. At least not for
never.
Waiting too long for this.
100%.
Okay. All right, come on, man. Keep up the good work,
Derek.
brother. Keep up the good work.
All right, now. Big time salute. Hey, listen, the championship train is never over. It is never over, dog. Do not let these haters try to diminish your light. We celebrate. The celebration don't stop, though. We still didn't even get to opening ring night, opening championship banner raising ceremonies. We didn't even get to that yet. What are we talking about? We still getting awards. We got all the ESPYs. We setting all these records. you know, we're going to continue to bask in the glory, and the new merch is coming. And I'm letting you know the new merch is fire. I'm just letting you know. And we representing for the city, and we representing for the town. All right. 646-995-8389. You want to call up, smash that like button. All right. If you hadn't smashed that like button, do appreciate the support. While you're at it, you might as well subscribe as well. There's well over half of you guys who watch and not subscribe. So help us close the gap. I got more calls. And we talking about a whole lot. Be the hottest thing in the world right now. It's crazy.
Hello.
Steve Yonkers, what's good? Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. We took home all the awards last night.
Yeah, no, I saw. I'm not really into that stuff, but yeah,
Me
I saw.
either,
It was
but
nice.
I don't care.
It was nice to see.
Nice to see. That's it.
It's funny again. Like, what was it 10 years ago? Everybody's just bashing us as Knicks fans, and all of a sudden we're the Golden Boys. You know, it's like we're living in the multiverse. It's really weird.
Right. Don't it feel like, is this real? Like, what the hell? Like, we've been
again,
waiting
like
so long.
Going to the gym, seeing people with Knicks hats on. I'm just like, bro, you weren't there like when they sucked. Like, it's I don't know. This is weird to me. It's weird, but whatever. I don't care. We won. I don't care. Yeah, no, I'm calling, of course, Josh Hart. Like, it drives me crazy when people want to get like put him on the bench, whatever. You know, I'm not even sure if you know. Like, if you look in Twitter, people want to trade him. People like outright want to get rid of him. Like, and like people, you know, and it's like it's such a crazy thing. Like, one, he's our Swiss Army knife. He does everything. Like, he's literally the DNA of a championship role player. Like, he is that to perfection. Like, you don't get rid of that, and especially what we traded what's his name in a first round pick? Why am I and especially what we traded for him. It's like, come on, like, you know, he's here to stay. You know, I get it. He is clumsy. I get it. But if Mikal Bridges can be pardoned, so can Josh Hart. You know, like,
that's a great point.
The man nearly shot like 40% from 3-pointer last year. Was it what, 39%, 38%?
No. He shot 40.
Did he shoot? Okay, yeah, no, and I know it dipped. And, you know, I know it dipped in the playoffs, but still, like, I don't understand what is this. It's just, okay, we're going to put him on the bench. Like, I get the LeBron stuff. I understand it. Like, do I want him on the team? Maybe.
But that's not happening.
LeBron's not happening. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I would understand that. And again, like, you know, but again, you know, us Knicks fans, especially if you were heartbroken in 2010, like, it's kind of hard just to accept LeBron like that. But
of course,
you know, he does everything. He's a rebounding guard. He can literally play. I mean, I get it. He can't play against like the real, like the Wembys and whatnot because they'll abuse him. But he can damn well near play 1 through 4. You know, he's so versatile. He can, you know, he has an offensive game, as mentioned. He is our best transition player. You know, it's just he's clumsy. That's it. And once you get past that clumsiness, he's perfect for us. And I don't understand why people want to get rid of him. And especially on this team, he is perfect for us. You know,
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't either. But, you know, it is what it is. It's just the whole thing of, you know, it's Knicks fans. We want perfection, you know. We want perfection. We want to make sure we secure this championship for next year. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Great call, Steve.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yes,
and let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks.
All right. My brother Steve from Yonkers. J-Tap is calling back. Whoa. J-Tap is calling back. He never calls back. Hopefully he's still there. J-Tap, answer.
You.
What's good, J-Tap?
I'm just chilling, listening to the show, taking it all in. But yo, I'm gonna start by saying I don't agree with what anyone's saying about his attributes. You know what I mean? If you want to say whatever it is you say he's great at, I agree with you. But my thing is about Josh Hart. I don't care if he's traded or not. You know what I mean? Because and Josh Hart can make the Hall of Fame as a six man. That's how good he is, right? So my
Okay.
thing is move him to the bench because he won't make the Hall of Fame as a starter, that's for sure. Get someone in there better that can move him to the bench, strengthen the bench, and let's go.
I'm sorry. He's going to be a Hall of Fame regardless.
You're
Regardless.
bugging.
Especially if we get two more, like one or two more championship, he's definitely Hall of Fame. Definitely.
And here's my thing, objective. Here's my thing with you. You know what I mean? Because I've been listening to you for a while now. You know what I mean? So
What's up?
all summer long, I've heard you say it over and over again. And this is for Giannis. I'll trade anybody, but not everybody for Giannis.
That was
Over
a
and
fact.
Okay, so and you also said over and over
But
again.
it changed.
Hold on. You even said over and over again, even if we win a chip, go get Giannis. You said it over and over again. Okay, so we won a chip.
But I wouldn't trade. But I wouldn't trade anyone for him at that point because now I'm in the driver's seat.
Right now, but you said win the chip, trade for Giannis, get a better starting lineup.
But Josh Hart would still be in my starting lineup though. If I would have got Giannis, Josh Hart's still gonna be in the lineup. You do realize that, right? He was never coming out of my lineup.
You said trade anybody, but not everybody. So if Hart is part of that trade,
Hart was never a part of my pack. He was never a part of my trade pack.
So you trying to tell me that deal on the table, we want Josh Hart, you got Giannis. You're telling me no?
It wouldn't be just straight up Giannis for Josh Hart. It would be Josh Hart and somebody else. I
didn't say straight up. I said part of the deal. I didn't say straight up. I said part of whatever deal.
I wouldn't trade two star. See, look, this is what I'm talking about, leverage, right? The problem is Giannis did not demand New York. If he would have demanded New York, then we have all the leverage. I'm not sending you nothing. I'm going to send you this and a bag of chips, and you got to take it now because he's only coming to New York to sign. So it's all about leverage. So I wouldn't have to trade Josh Hart for Giannis. He was never a part of any of my Giannis packages, by the way.
Whatever Giannis package you had, Hart, deal done. No Hart, kick rocks. You're saying no.
You tripping. You tripping.
You're saying no. Okay. All right.
Hell no. Listen, you don't have the leverage, dog. It's all about who has the leverage in deals. That's how that works.
All right. You know what?
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's how that works.
I'm not saying trade Josh Hart, all right? 'Cause I want him on the team, but I want him coming off the bench. And that's
you don't got nobody besides LeBron, and that's a super hypothetical. That's not going to happen. So who is going to replace Josh Hart? Who are you going to trade him for? That's what I was asking for Young Up.
You can't. My bad about that earlier. My thing is, this guy. I can't sit here and go through all 350 players in the NBA because that's not the way I look at the NBA or players or whatever. But there's got to be someone better than him. Is he a power forward? What is he?
He's everything, though. He plays whatever you need him to. From 2 to 4, he plays it. I'm dead serious, though. He plays from 2 to 4. He plays every position.
He plays every position?
Oh, every wing position.
Okay, can he play the position off the bench?
No, because you don't got nobody better. You got to have somebody better. You still ain't name me a name of somebody better than Josh Hart.
The thing is, if I throw names out there, then you can come back with some salary cap stuff, or he can't fit this.
I'm talking about even on the team. Like Mo Diawara is not better than Josh Hart.
There's no one.
Jordan Clarkson.
There's no one on the team better than him.
Okay.
There's no one. He's the 5th best player.
Okay.
So if we had an opportunity to upgrade the starting lineup, but Josh had to be part of the deal, you wouldn't do it? For what?
I don't think Leon is thinking about upgrading the starting lineup. I don't think that's his thought process. I think he's thinking about fortifying the bench.
About putting Josh Hart on the bench. That's how you fortify it.
Well, then you got to get LeBron because he's the only player that could put Josh Hart on the bench. There's no other player that you can get that's going to put Josh Hart on the bench. None.
All right. We're just talking in circles now. So,
no, we're not. Because you didn't name another name. We only got one name that we know.
All right,
just
LeBron. Fine, LeBron. But that just brings up another set of questions that we don't really get into. You know what I mean? But my thing is, if you have the opportunity to improve the team, and Josh Hart got to be the sacrificial lamb. He's going where he got to go. You know what I mean? And that's my take. That ain't got nothing to do with me not liking him.
But you don't like him. It's cool. You from East New York. You know how. Come on, dog. There's always gonna be people you don't like. You don't like Hart. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. Do you want to know why I don't like him?
What's up?
Because my wife knows nothing about basketball, but she knows every Josh Hart stat out there.
Hey, salute to that. Salute to the wife.
I mean, come on, son. Nah.
I gotta meet your wife, man. You gotta bring her next time you come to New York.
Nah. Is Josh Hart? Look, Josh Hart. Is Josh Hart playing? All I like is braids. Who does his hair? Like, come on, son. I mean, get out of here with that.
Hey, man, it's all right, man. Josh Hart, yo, he's a good guy, man. Everybody loves Josh Hart.
Yeah, not everybody.
He's a good guy. You should love him too, man. He's a great guy, man.
Yeah,
he's a
cool
starter
dude,
for the New York Knicks.
But as far as basketball is concerned, like, you know, there's got to be someone out there better. If he says LeBron, like I said before, then it's LeBron. It's a win-win situation either way.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even think DeMar DeRozan pushes Hart to the bench.
Wow.
I don't even think he does. And we're not getting him. But I don't even think he would.
No. All right. Either way, I'm fine with the starting lineup because it is the best starting lineup in the league.
Okay.
But I've said it plenty of times, you know what I mean? So last year I did say bench Hart for Mitch. I still would have done it. But either way, we got the chip.
Also, could I give you one thing? You're not the only one that feels this way, by the way. There is a community of people who agree with you. Yes. There's a community of people who agree with you, like Steve was saying from Yonkers.
Oh, Steve's wife has a crush on Josh Hart too? Is that what he's saying?
I don't know about that, but he's saying there's people out there who don't like Josh Hart. He was talking about the Reddit community, Twitter, whatever. You know, there's, you know, like when I call people out on the show, don't think I'm just talking to you because you ain't the only one to feel how you feel.
Oh, come on.
Even D's argument from LA, there's people who don't like Brunson, who think Brunson is, you know, ain't all of that. And they Knicks fans.
Anyway, if there's a player that fits your prototypical whatever position Josh Hart plays, you get him, put Hart on the bench, straight on the bench. It's a win-win situation. If Hart goes to the bench, I don't see what the big deal is. You know what I mean? If you get better and Hart goes to the bench, let's go.
Or I could just get a Finney Smith, or I could get just somebody else off the bench that could make the bench better too.
Is Josh Hart better than Finney Smith?
Right. So Josh Hart will start, and then Finney Smith comes off the bench.
So why are we bringing someone worse than Josh Hart when we can put Josh Hart on the bench and get someone better than Josh Hart?
Because Finney Smith will improve your bench. That's why. See,
I can improve the bench, man. I could pass out water faster.
No, you cannot. J-Tap, you gotta stop, dog. I gotta go, J-Tap. You bug it out. Peace. Thank you, J-Tap. All right. That's my man, J-Tap. By the way, I got somebody who called back, but I'm not sure who this person is. I think this might be my man from the Bronx. Hold on, let me see. I got a callback request from somebody. I think this is my man out of the Bronx. Let me double check. He's telling me I saved his number. Oh yeah, I did. Let me see if this is him. Let me see if this is him. If I miss your call, I am doing callbacks. Let me see if this is. Hey, how's it going, my brother? Did you send the Cash App?
You said, did I send the Cash App?
Yeah.
When?
Oh, so it wasn't you. Okay. Yeah, because I got a triggered. I thought that this might have been you.
Oh, no. I know who this is, right?
Yeah, I know who this is. I just don't recognize the other person's name. Oh, I think I know who it is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hit you back, Mr. Crossover. Big time salute.
All right, copy, salute.
All right. Yeah, I forgot. I think this is my man Sean. Hold on. Yeah. I think this is my man Sean. I forgot. You sent the Cash App, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot this was you. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's Smith, right? It's Smith.
Yeah. That's you. That's you. I forgot. My bad.
No. You good. I'm at work anyways, man. You good, man. I just want this.
What's up?
I just wanted to get on J-Tap top real quick. Pause. I just want hey, look, hey, I love it because he switched it up so fast. How
You
everybody
see
was
that, right?
coming, he
You
switched
see
it up.
that?
Hey, J-Tap, you first said in the Discord you would trade him. You didn't say nothing about benching him, bro. And then everybody keep asking, and this is the question that we asking: who would you replace him? Then he
Right.
also contradicting himself, and he said, "Oh, he's literally the top 5 player on our team." So if he's the top 5 player on our team, there's nobody on the bench that you would replace him. The only
Right.
2 hypothetical players that we're speaking about to potentially replace him are Kawhi and LeBron, which we're not
Right.
going to
Which
get.
is not gonna happen.
So
Right.
isn't Josh Hart okay to be in the starting lineup? Matter of fact,
That's what I would
didn't
think.
Josh Hart have a 15 rebound, almost 9 assists, maybe 5 steal game in the playoffs this year?
That's a fact.
Wasn't it that? Isn't he a one-man fast break that nobody can step in front of him and stop him? I'm just not
Mm-hmm.
understanding the slander, bro. The
It's crazy.
slander. But the
Hey,
truth came
but
out.
Sean, you know something crazy, right? Every
What's
Nick
up?
has this slander. Probably besides OG. I don't really see people slandering OG, but every other Nick gets slandered, bro.
Well,
There's
hold
like
on.
there's packs of people that slander the Knicks players that are Knicks
I
fans.
did see somebody in the chat say that OG is not a star or a stardom player.
Oh
And
no, they were answering my question though. To be fair, I was asking, is OG the Knicks' next superstar? So they probably were saying
oh,
they don't
is he
think
the
he's a
next super?
superstar.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's what I was asking.
I personally think he is. I mean, to be honest,
Okay.
this playoff run showed me that he can take the next step. I mean, the man basically got his dribbling down to a decent, and
Right.
he was taking it to the rack against a 7-footer. When have
That's
we
a
seen
fact.
OG doing most of that in the previous years? So
Not
I think
much.
exactly. So I think he is going up there. And if he's not an all-star or if he's not first team all NBA next year, I know for sure they blackballing the Knicks.
No, he gonna be
That
no. He's gonna be an all-star next year. For sure.
for sure, for sure.
For sure.
But But yeah, man, J-Tap, man, like I said, bro, I like all your takes, man. But that one, and I love how he switched it up. He said, "No, I like Josh
He's
Hart.
slick,
I
right?
don't want to trade him. I just want to bench him."
Listen, you gotta watch them East New York dudes. I'm telling you, I know Brooklyn dudes, dog. You gotta
Hey, look,
watch them, bro.
hey, look,
They
I'm
gonna
from
switch
South.
it up on you.
Hey, look, I'm from South Jamaica, Queens. I know the antecedents.
Salute the
I know.
Queens.
Yeah, man, I know them. I know them. Don't
you,
worry, bro.
you gotta know. You gotta watch them, especially East New York cat. You gotta watch them. I'm
You
telling you,
gotta
dog.
watch them, man. You gotta
Telling
watch
you.
them, man. But also, I just want to end it on this.
What's up?
You know who else wasn't a fan of Josh Hart? And guess what happened when he took him out the starting lineup?
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Mike Brown. And guess what
Mike
happened?
Brown.
They
Mm-hmm.
said he said in the conference, he said in the press conference, man, we need Josh Hart back in the lineup. He didn't say it
I was wrong.
word for word, but he said I was wrong.
Yep. I was
Come
wrong.
on. Come on, people. Come on, people. For
Hey.
everybody that just slandered Josh Hart, or even let me put it this way: our whole starting 5 lineup. If we not getting somebody as a caliber of a LeBron, which I don't like and which I don't want, but I'm
I
just
know.
saying, if
I
we
know.
not getting a caliber player of LeBron or Kawhi type player that's won already, that's coming in with a mindset, a different mindset, that's coming in with a winning
Right.
mindset, I
Right.
don't want nobody. Our starting 5 is the best starting 5 in the NBA. We had a
That's a fact.
286 point differential in the playoffs. When have we ever
Yep.
thought of that? When have we ever heard of that, fellas and ladies? Come on, man. We just
It's
gotta
the
get it
best
together.
ever.
And also, I just want to elaborate on this. I know I ain't said it in the first one, but I don't think we have any pressure, man. I think all the pressure is over us. The caller has said this. All the
Ooh.
pressure was for the championship this year. We came in and we crushed it. We looked like the Eastern Conference was weak. That's why they had to do all so many trades and changes because they
Right.
thought, look, man, the Knicks is just blowing past everybody. This is not how it's
Right.
supposed to be. And oh, the West is the best. And woo, woo, woo. No, we just played. Our competition was just not on our level. So,
That's a
man,
fact.
all I'm saying is the pressure is not on us. The pressure is on the Eastern Conference. I feel like we have
Ooh,
every tool and every path to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals and the finals. All we got
I
to
love
do
it.
is stay healthy, make sure our eggs fall in line, and have everything fall in play, man. And that's exactly what's gonna happen, though. And
That's fire.
that's it, man. But yeah, man, no more Josh Hart slander, no more starting five slander. The
Please.
starting five is staying put, and that's for a fact. Appreciate you, Karan. Like I said, I see you later,
No
man.
doubt.
Salute
All
to the
right, we'll be
chat.
back.
South Jamaica Queen, stand up. You heard?
Queens in the building. That's
For
what's up.
sure.
Salute. Hey, that was a great callback. By the way, just for the record, right? For the record, I just want to share this because I think that this is just so fire. The SB started in 1993. The SB started in 1993. Now, yes, we know that in the 90s, the Yankees was the best team. We know that. I mean, you could argue the Bulls was one of the best teams too. I can't front on them. But from 93 to 2000, MJ's Chicago Bulls did not win an SB for the best team. They did not win an SB for the best team. The New York Knicks and Jalen Brunson, they got the SB, dog. We got one of the best teams in NBA history. Screw when the narrative that, oh, well, you know, the Bulls, they won 72 games and they won this amount of games. That's the regular season. What about in the playoffs? Let's talk about what was done there at the highest level, at the higher level. Let's discuss that. But yes, Jordan's Bulls never won an SB, and the SBs began in 1993. All right, get back to these phone lines. By the way, just to let you guys know, if you do want to call back, if somebody calls you out, how you get back on the line, you could always send in a donation via Cash App, Super Chat, even Linktree, if you prefer the Linktree option, and I'll get you right back on the line. That's if somebody mentions your name. All right, that is the way you can call back to the show. All right, let me get back to the queue because we got some heads calling up in here. Is that the OG Nick fan? Let me get the OG Nick fan up in here. What's good, Rock?
It's okay.
How you feeling, family?
Chilling, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I mean, right now, we the best in the world, goddammit. Where you want to go? Let's go.
Yeah, I call in the balances out from with J-Tap, man, because I'm from East New York. I'm one of the world. I want everybody to know in the
Are
world
you
that
from the East New York too? Okay. Salute to East New York.
Everybody in the maniac from East New York. I ain't got no problem with it.
Nah. That's not the narrative. Go ahead.
But yeah. So yeah, Josh Hart, man, people don't understand, man. Yeah, he looks a little clumsy sometimes, but with those 3 turnovers he's gonna give a game, you're gonna get 6 rebounds and 15 points. You know what I'm saying? It all balances out for the better.
5 assists.
Yeah, and 5 assists. And he's the best driver of the ball.
That's a fact.
You need somebody somebody's gonna run through a wall, you know?
Yep.
So because anybody with offense and a slick ball handling skill, it's best if they go to the bench if they're if they come to our team just to balance out the bench and provide support from the bench.
Exactly.
You know?
I agree.
But when he said it, he started talking about his wife like Josh Hart. All of a sudden, it sounded like a Tubi movie now.
I'm like, come on, man. Everybody love Josh Hart. What are we doing?
Like he must got a dartboard with a Josh Hart face on it, man. He throw the darts in there, man. And,
right. He bugged.
yo, I don't know, man. Like I say, get your head braided like Josh, man. You'll be all right.
No, but listen, what I was saying was East New York guys switch it up. You got to be careful because they know how to switch it up on you. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying
that. I try not to be like that.
I know. There's not everybody, but this you gotta watch him. That's all.
Hang on, I knew some characters growing up though. I will say that.
Right, exactly. We all know characters growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
100%.
sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. We need Josh, man, and like we got the best starting lineup in basketball. Not everybody could be a silky smooth shooter on the squad on the starting lineup. We need somebody to do other things, man. We need a gritty player.
Exactly.
Remember how Oakley was on the Knicks? Well, he's not Oakley, but he's just a little smaller. That's all.
Yeah, he's a modern Oakley.
Yeah.
Modern Oakley.
You know who he reminds me of? I don't know. This might be going a little far back. The Nuggets used to have a player named Fat Lever.
Yes.
He was a 6'3" guard, do everything. Average like 6 rebounds a game.
10 seconds.
Awesome. Josh remind me so much of him.
Hey, you took it back in the day with that. That's a back in the day reference.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. I just wanted to stand up for Josh and let everybody know that everybody from East New York not psycho, man.
Yeah. No, J-Type's not psycho. That's my dog. That's my dog. He just gonna switch it up, boy. That's all. He gonna switch it up.
Yeah, shout out to J-Type, man.
Salute. Yeah, that's my dog, man.
Right. It's gonna be all right.
All right. Big time salute.
Yeah, take it.
All right. Yeah, salute to all my East New York people. I wasn't coming from East New York, man. I know some people out in East New York. I used to rap out in East New York, man. So I know East New York pretty well, dog. I know East New York pretty well. I just say some of the people there, they'll switch it up on you, dog. They have you thinking things like, wait a minute, didn't you say this? I'm just saying, salute to East New York, though. We got the OG Knicks fan in the building. See what he wants to talk about.
Yes, hello?
Hey, what is going on?
Yo, what's going on, man?
The OG Knicks fan in the building.
Yeah. I said, let me call up real quick. You know what I mean? I'm on my little lunch hour. I said, let me give you a shout out. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. What do you want to talk about? Did anything catch your ear, catch your attention?
Man, a lot caught it, but I mean, Josh Hart gives balance to the starting lineup. A balance that I don't see too many players replacing him with. He gives the balance. He can bring the ball up. He can switch up. He can pick up different guys on the wing area. I mean, he's a valuable piece, and he's a champion. He's a guy that won champion in college. He got a history winning champion. He got an NBA champion. That's the type of guy, a glue guy you need on your team. I love that dude, man. That dude, that's our glue guy. And
salute
then
to
I
Josh
just
Hart.
want to, salute to him, man. He's a hustler, man. He does all the dirty work for us, and we're going to need him to do more and more since Mitchie ain't there, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
We definitely going to need him to put that in. But I also want to talk about Jameson.
Okay.
The reason I want to talk about Jameson, I remember your man Trevor used to talk about Jameson as a backup center.
He did.
And he liked the Jameson over Robertson, right?
Right.
Right. I think Jameson has put the work in. He knows the system. You know, why not give him an opportunity? And if it doesn't work out, you could look down the road to picking somebody else up. But I think he knows the system. He's around the guys. He's familiar. You know, that he's another valuable piece to this team. And I say give him an opportunity. You got to give your young players opportunity. You know, you can't keep snatching up this guy, that guy, this guy. You got to build within, and you got young talent there that you need to bring into the mix of this New York Knicks team. That's how you're going to stay above that second apron anyway, you know.
So you agree with the Jemison concept of him
Yes.
being the, two-way, then in mid-season you could upgrade him, bring him on the team, but he can still play.
Yes. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But, you know, that's all I wanted to say. Those are my two hot topics I wanted to pick, man. And looking forward to seeing you this weekend, man.
Yeah, we're going to have fun. We turning up. It's my birthday, right?
Yeah, man. We got everything, man. So we good. We good.
Yeah, we go. I can't wait to get there.
All right, man. So I'm going to talk to you later, man. Keep doing your
Big
thing,
time
all
salute.
right? All right.
Thank you, Pops.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
All right. That's my dad, the OG Knicks fan, gracing us with his presence. And you know something crazy? J-Tap actually met my Pops. Salute to that. Salute to that. Yeah, J-Tap, that's my dog, man. He's just J-Tap is just catching all of the energy. I like it because J-Tap, this is the first time we see people, everybody disagree with J-Tap. I love it. I want to see if J-Tap calls back. What's good, Rodney?
Ron, what's good? What's good?
We in the building, man. I mean, hey, it seems like we're talking about Josh Hart. This has become a Josh Hart show. I ain't mad at it. Where you want to go?
Hey, you know what? I be missing the live shows because I work in the afternoon. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and the first thing I did is I said, yo, let me check and see if a show is on. Bruh. This is my day, bro.
That's what's up. I'm glad to have you here, my brother.
So who's the, because I missed the start of the show. Who's the third string?
Jemison. I think Jemison is going to be the third string. I think they're going to two-way him because he has one more year eligible for two-ways, and then sign him potentially or trade. You know, Leon could make his adjustment, but I think to start the season that Jemison will be the third option. What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
Okay, you riding with it. Okay.
Because what he's doing is he's just buying time for Khalil Ware, bro. That's going to be our midseason trade.
You think so?
Yeah. They want him. They want him, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to give up a first-round pick and a second-round pick, hell, I even throw in Deuce McBride. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he would have to possibly go. Yeah, I think it would be him. The biggest name on your bench you could give up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But they want him because they see the potential in him. And Milwaukee, they rebuilding, they tanking. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna let him go.
But honestly, I think they're rebuilding with him. I think he's a part of the rebuild. I don't think that they're looking to move off of him. I think they want to move off of some of them other guys like Miles Turner.
Right.
And some of the older guys like Kuzma.
His contract is too big. Ain't nobody gonna take him.
Way too big.
Right. Ain't nobody gonna take him. So they stuck with him.
Yeah, they stuck.
You know, they stuck. So you know what I'm saying? Unless Miles Turner have a miraculous turnaround and go back to his glory days of Indiana.
Hell no. I don't see that. Hell no. I'm sorry. No offense, but I don't see that happen.
Right. So they stuck with him. So you know what I'm saying? And this is just what I think, my opinion. But I'm not Leon.
Yeah.
So,
no, it's fair. I would love to get Khalil Ware. I'm not gonna lie. That's fire. If you pull that off, you the GM of the year.
I think he's gonna pull it off. He's the GM.
If he if he pulls that off, bro, do you know how crazy that is?
Yeah, is really gonna let everybody know who Leon is.
That's a fact, because now you got a Towns replacement. When Towns is done,
exactly. And see, and this is what they looking at.
Right.
You give. I'm just saying, you give them together 2 more seasons, and then you got to start breaking that up.
That's a fact, man. Yo, Rodney, I appreciate you. Great call, my brother. Big time.
All right, Brooklyn, stand up. Brooklyn,
stand up all day. All right. That's my man, Rodney. This is the first time. I don't know if they're gonna get on. Let's see. First time caller. Hello?
Yeah.
How's it going? State your name, where you calling from, family.
Yeah, I'm Jay from House, Queens.
Jay from Queens, man. What's going on? Big Queens in the building.
Yeah, we back again.
Let's go.
I'm listening to the conversation, and it's funny because me and my man, we have the same conversation all year about, whether or not Josh Hart should come off the bench. And I'm team Josh Hart bench.
Okay, all right. So got some diversity. Okay, well, why you say that?
The reason why is just from the, I'm gonna get into the data, but just from the eye test, right? Anytime, during the, let's just start from the course of the season, right? Anytime the Knicks have gotten off to slow starts, it's typically when teams game plan to put the ball in Josh Hart's hand or have Josh Hart be the one to end the shot clock with him taking an attempted shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And usually when that happens, we go into slumps, right? And I believe even when y'all was talking about coach, saying that he made a mistake, I believe that he said he made a mistake. I think it was politics. He never really said why, but just the idea of him thinking that Josh Hart is the problem and putting him on the bench as a solution, I think says a lot. And when you look at it, again, the analytics say that when Josh Hart is on the floor, that's one of the worst lineups for the Knicks. This is a fact. When you remove Josh Hart and you put either Deuce or you put Shamit and their minutes and they play the same minutes, the team is better. The team is better offensively. And I'm not against
Josh Hart has the best record as a starter out of all of those guys. The best record as a starter.
Right. I'm talking about from the offensive standpoint, right?
Okay.
That's not what the data said. The data says that I think it was Deuce. I think the best starting lineup was Cat, Captain, OG, Mikel, and Deuce in the starting lineup. That's the best lineup.
I think Deuce was like 5-1 or something like that as a starter.
And right,
Deuce was also pretty good.
It's a small percentage, right? But
right,
again,
of course.
Just the eye test, right? If we're watching, and again, we just watch. Let's say the casual fan, right, who only watches the playoffs, right? When we're watching it, we're seeing. Let's say we start from the Atlantic City series, we see that was part of the problem. Now, again, and I don't want to be long-winded, but again, I kind of agree with you guys are saying now. Again, moving forward, and again, the eye test, seeing what happened afterwards. Once the ball was in Cat's hand, it did change a bit. But I was going off initially with what was happening when Brunson was, controlling the rock more.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Great call. Even though we disagree, but great call. I appreciate you. And I also save your name and number. So next time you call, I got you.
I appreciate it, brother.
Big time. All right.
All right.
Mouse died. My mouse died. Listen, when one mouse die, pull out the next one. That's how we do it. But salute to him. I disagree with the last caller with Josh Hart. Josh Hart wasn't to blame for the first quarters. Josh Hart missed some games, and we still struggled in the first quarter. Josh Hart wasn't to blame. It's something they got to work on with fast starts. I just feel like the Knicks got so comfortable with their ability to come back in games that they relied on it too much, especially in the finals. But like even throughout the year of the season, I wouldn't put the slow starts on just one person. I think it's just the mentality of the team. And I think that there's something there that they got to tweak over the summer. Hopefully they can work on that so they can start faster. It's just something about late first quarter, second quarter about the Knicks that they turn it up. And then going into the fourth quarter, we had an outstanding record. I don't remember what it was off the top of the head, but anytime we had the lead going into the fourth, we were virtually unbeatable. I think we only lost like 2 games. So we just was a team that just took time to get warmed up, and that's whether or not Josh Hart was there. Because we seen it with all lineups. But Josh Hart has the best record. I think when Josh Hart's a starter, we were like 40-20 or something like that. It's like the team, like when Mitch started, the reason why he said he made the mistake, Jay from Queens, is because Mitch was 5-7 as a starter, but the double big lineup was trash. The last 3 games of the double big lineup, they went 0-3. And during that stretch, they got smacked by the Pistons, double big lineup. And then 2 other teams, I don't remember who the 2 other teams that smacked them, but I got it. to all the channel members on the channel, I got a video breaking this double big lineup stuff down. And I did a case study on it. And we went through the games. I took you through all of the phases of the double big lineup. And the conclusion that we came to was that they play better apart. And then Josh Hart, who's plus minus to all the plus minus gods, during the time when he first became a starter, it was off the charts. The reason why I know that is because I do a show called the Knicks in 10 Show, and I was tracking lineups throughout the year. So yes, Deuce McBride, like he said, Deuce McBride is the only other bench guy who had a really good plus minus and things of that with the starting lineup, right? But I think that Deuce McBride, I don't think he's a better option to start than Josh Hart because now you become a whole lot smaller, right? But Deuce McBride had some success during the regular season as a starter. I'm not gonna discount that, but like he said, and he admitted, the sample size was very small. All right, let me get through these calls. Hold on. Got my man Joseph. All right. If I miss your call, I am calling back. I know a lot of you guys are at work. I'm trying to get back to you. I understand. What's good, Joseph?
What's good, Karan? What's up, fam?
Nothing much, man. You know, the conversation has devolved a little bit or evolved. And, you know, we're talking about Josh Hart. Not sure where you want to go. But
yeah, my main topic is about Josh Hart. Yeah.
Okay. So what about him? Do you think he should come off the bench or should he start?
I mean, personally, either both options I would be fine with.
Okay. Okay, but you're not opposed to him starting though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
First, I want to start off by saying, happy early birthday, my man.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
And then, what I was gonna start off by saying was, like Josh Hart's abilities. Yes, like he's a really good rebounder. Yeah, he like one thing I noticed about some games about Josh Hart is like sometimes he could fly over defenders to snag those rebounds too. That's something he's really good at too.
Yeah, he steals them.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like even on inbound plays too.
That's a fact.
And he's really good in transition, like you said. Yeah, he's one of our best transition players. That's a fact.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah. And one of the calls I was listening to, like when you guys were talking about LeBron, like coming in, like sitting Josh Hart for LeBron. I was gonna say that, like LeBron, like if I've seen LeBron last season, like yeah, he could like shoot the three. He's good in transition too. Like only for offensive purposes, I would bring him in and sit Josh Hart just only for offensive purposes.
Of course, yeah, and rebounds too. He crashes the glass pretty solid.
Yeah,
as well.
But in case of everything else, I would rather Josh Hart in the game.
Real? Oh wow, that's a first. Okay.
Because like I said, he's a really good rebounder. He's like Mitch with rebounds. Yeah.
Yes, at 6'5".
Yeah, he is an elite rebounder, just like Mitchell Robinson. Yeah.
No, which is a major key as to why you need to start him, because you don't got nobody who could out rebound him. That's going to bring the rebounding aspect, which sometimes that's what we suffer with. Because OG wasn't a good rebounder. He's gotten better, but him and Mikal wasn't the best rebounders.
So when some people call OG the mini Kawhi Leonard, yeah, I know. I'd be like, yeah, he is a mini Kawhi.
Do you think that he could be the next Knicks superstar, OG?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, nice.
I definitely think, yes. I mean, not think, but I definitely know he could definitely be a superstar.
Yeah. So is it like all NBA third team? Could he get there?
Oh, yes, definitely. And he definitely got robbed for first team all defensive team. He should have
yeah, that's a fact.
Defensive team.
That's a fact. You know what else I say too? I think Mikal got robbed for second team.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I could make a case for Mikal on the second team for sure. Yeah. He has all of them stats. You know how they like to look into stats? Mikal has all of those stats.
Like, yeah, like sometimes what I say to people is like sometimes you can't go based off of stats like determining everything, but sometimes
but that's what they go off of.
Yeah,
that's what they go.
You have to go based off stats. So yeah.
Right, but I'm saying the people who vote, they not watching that much basketball like that. What do you think they going off? They going off popularity, blocks, steals, basic stuff. But I appreciate you, Joseph. Great call.
Well, one last thing I wanted to say before I hang up is, okay, about the stats. Yeah. So sometimes when I watch games, I go based off how, like when I watch them play, how they play in the game when I watch the games.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, that's all I had to say.
Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate you.
Got you, my man.
Right.
All right. Have a good one, man.
Thank you. Yeah, man, it's my birthday, man. Just getting older, man. It's a good thing to get older. I'm not complaining because you could not get older. And if you don't get older, you know what that means, right? So, yeah, the goal is to get older. That's the only thing you want to do in life is get older. So I ain't mad at that.
I can't answer the phone.
Hey, Ron, call me back. Curious to see where Ron wanted to go. I know a lot of you guys probably called to talk about Josh Hart. So, which is cool. That wasn't what the main topic was. How do you guys feel about Jemison? I think Jemison is going to be the third center. On a two.
Yo.
What's good, Tugboat?
What's happening, man? I missed the whole show. What did J-Tap, what did he open up?
Oh, man, the whole show. Well, one person called up and they was on his side. You know how J-Tap hate Josh Hart. You know that.
Oh,
you know
did he say why? Did he admit why?
Nah, he just talking about Josh Hart need to come off the bench and all this stuff. And, and people just strongly disagree. They strongly disagree with my brother.
So he was excited. J-Tap's excited that Josh Hart won at the ESPYs and all that.
I don't know. Possibly him and sometimes these guys have conversation in the Discord server, then it spills over to the show.
True.
And then now
that's very true. That's very true.
And now everybody wants to talk about, Josh Hart coming off the bench.
That way he's at. So, but come off the bench for who?
He's saying he wants to do a trade. But no, according to Sean, because he and Sean had the back and forth, and Sean called back. So Sean was like how he wanted to trade Josh Hart. In Discord.
What's wrong with these? Wait, what's wrong with these guys?
I don't know. No.
Why would wait, Jay? Why are you trying to betray our captain like this? Like, why would you take away our captain's best friend?
And see, nobody's talking about that.
That makes no sense. How they gonna have that trash? How they gonna have that trash podcast if Josh Hart plays for the for the Warriors?
They got sponsor deals.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, good point.
J-Tap knows why. He knows why he doesn't want Josh Hart on his team.
No, he actually said it. He said his wife. He said he don't like. He said his wife likes likes Josh Hart.
Okay. Yeah.
And that kind of triggers him. Like she's talking about his hair is nice and all this stuff. He like, nah, this guy gotta go.
It's the braids. It's the braids.
The braids, man. I used to have braids and dreads too, man. So the hair, man, the hair do it.
Yeah, it do. It works. I went bald, but I used to have it too. I had
back in the day.
Who's this big guy? Is it Josh Hart you talking about?
So look, I'm gonna give you the drum roll. Jemison was the only guy on the stage last night who is not under contract.
I've noticed that too. I think that was LD in the Discord talking about how Jamison is just popping up. He's the one holding the cup trophy at the parade. He's standing proud and loud out there. I'm like,
exactly. And guess what? And guess what, Tugboat? Let me give you the one other detail. This is the nail in the coffin with Jemison. He has one more year of eligibility for a two-way contract. So the play could be, and this is what I'm, to all the people who joined late, I'm hypothesizing that he'll get the two-way, and then mid-season they'll bring him up for the low.
I mean, like I said, we're talking a third string big, bro. I'm not sweating. If it wants to be Jameson, I'm not too fond of his game. I'm familiar with it. I'm just not too fond of you want to talk about doofy basketball? He's
doofy. For sure.
It's like top 3 doofiest I've seen.
But what do you need from him?
He's a Bama boy. Yeah, but he plays like a Bama boy. He plays like a football player that's on the court. So
that's it. Rebounds, muscles. That's it.
Yeah. That and he looked like Mike Brown's son. I think that's his illegitimate. That's my other conspiracy. He's Mike Brown.
Look, listen. This is the Mitchell Robinson stat. So in Westchester, he averaged 4 offensive rebounds per 36 minutes. You know how they like the per 36? He averaged 4 offensive rebounds per 36 in Westchester last year.
That's
Jemison.
all right, hold on. Let me step out real quick. You take the G League stats. You don't take that with a grain of salt.
I'm just saying they like per 36 and they like offensive rebound. I'm just saying, you know, because everybody went, they gotta get offensive rebounds like Mitch. I'm just saying he was doing that in G League. That's it.
On a G League level. Yeah. Like I said, and we're talking third string. We're talking if Cat fouls out or Cat gets in foul trouble. If Drummond just don't feel like playing or he's playing like a buffoon, then we bring in. We do just like we did with Huck Porty. It'd be just like Huck Porty. Huck Porty, you come in, do your little game, do your little thing, hold it down for a little bit, you do something stupid. We understand you're third string, and then just dismiss yourself and go back to the bench.
Bingo. And then here's the other play, right? Tugboat. Mid-season, Drummond is bumming it. Jemison can't hold it down. What Leon gonna do?
Exactly.
There you go. See how that works?
Yeah, I like the way you put that too. Drummond is bumming it. Don't get that started.
Oh damn! Did I start a new narrative?
Don't get that chance started. Drummond is bumming it.
OG is the only Knick that doesn't have a community of people that don't like him in the Knicks community. Every other player have a community of people that don't like.
I never thought about that.
Think about it, Brunson.
Yeah, that's a fact.
McHale. Towns for sure. Remember, he was soft and you know.
Well, I mean, Towns was out the gate.
Out the gate. You know, now Josh Hart needs to go to the bench. There's a faction of people. It ain't just J-Tap who thinks that.
No, and that's an age-old debate as well. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like that was brought up several times in the last 3 seasons.
That's a fact. So
and then he goes to the bench and they're like, oh yeah, exactly, that's what he deserves. And then he gets off the bench and like, yeah, see, that's the Josh Hart we wanted the whole time. And that's why, you know,
it's crazy.
When we do bench Josh Hart, I'm cool with it because I'm like, yo, every time we've done that, it just charges him up. So whenever he comes off the bench, you know, whenever he's back in the starting lineup, he's shooting threes all of a sudden, going 3 for 5 for the 3, getting 11 boards, you know, going for the triple doubles again.
Yeah. He plays better when he's mad. Like if you get him like going, he's not somebody that's just gonna be sulking and playing bad. No, he likes that. It gets him. You don't believe in me? Okay, we get 20 rebounds.
Yeah, it gets him going. He's a different animal, and that's why, you know, this whole, I don't know where that whole trade him. Like, I really do believe when people say that Josh Hart is the heart of the team. Brunson's our captain, but Josh Hart is the heart of the team. Brunson's the head, and Josh Hart is the heart. I truly believe that. You know,
he's like let's keep it real. He's like our Draymond. He may not be an all-star, but
I had another comparison, but it's too green for me to say. But yeah, he is that. He is that.
Yeah, just on a non-all-star level, because Draymond used to be an all-star, but Hart still brings those intangibles that Draymond brings.
And I will put it this way: Hart would be an all-star if he was in the exact same position, team, and situation that Draymond was in.
That's true, because Draymond was required to do more. I think
you would have been an all-star if he was in that position.
If I was 6'9", yeah.
Yeah. You were playing Draymond's spot. Yeah, I think you would have been an all-star.
If I was 6'9", I'd be an all-star for sure.
I think my 5-year-old son would have been an all-star in that position. That's all I'm saying.
100%. So,
yeah.
I got you. Damn, you taking shots at Draymond. I ain't mad at it, though. I ain't mad at it. Not defending him, but okay.
No. Just on the all-star level. Shout out to Draymond. But yeah, just on the all-star level.
I just was looking more at the intangibles of like he does stuff that's not on the stat sheet.
Exactly.
And I feel like Josh Hart does the same.
Yeah, and he does, and he does the things that's on the sheets. Because like I said, this guy used to be a regular triple double, you know, like once a month, a monthly triple double. And then he fell back once Mike Brown came in and kind of switched the scheme up. But with Tibbs, it was like a monthly double from this guy. I mean, not double-double, triple-double.
Triple-double.
A weekly double-double.
Weekly double-double, but triple-double is like it was nothing. He had the most in franchise history.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just like if he wanted to get him, he'd get him. So yeah, he's an intangible guy, but I don't even want to put him in that box only because he's also filling out the stat sheet when needed to.
Yeah, that's true. No, he does because all right. So Draymond gets rebounds and assists too. He just don't score no buckets. Like Josh Hart's probably a better scorer than Draymond.
Well,
But
Draymond, I mean, he has that
he gets
record too for
rebounds and
triple
assists.
doubles, right?
Yeah, he was definitely getting triple doubles. But
No, I mean,
he
like
just
he has like the record, right? Like he has like the most triple doubles.
no, not the most triple double. But he was getting triple doubles for sure. And but I think Josh Hart is a better scorer though.
Yeah.
Than Draymond. For sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be one of my bigger differences. Oh, okay. I got a question for you on the way out. I got a question for you. Is OG Anunoby the next Knicks superstar? Superstar.
Oh, superstar.
Superstar.
Look, that's my son. My son's. That's his
I
favorite
heard
player.
him.
OG. Yeah, he loves. Who's your favorite player? Yeah, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges. He's a Wingstop fanatic. I don't know.
He
how.
with Wingstop.
Yeah, he's with Wingstop. I didn't raise
Hopefully
him
my
that way,
case,
but that's what he is.
helped him through his fandom of Mikal Bridges because
You know what's funny? It was around that time.
Head.
Yeah, it was around that time. But to answer your question, I don't know. I mean, because the personality, the capability, absolutely. Like to me, he's when we first got Cat, they said who was the number 2 on the team. I said it's OG. I've been saying OG's number 2 on the team since day one. But I know that statistically that wasn't true, but that's just how I thought about Buddy. I'm like, he's number 2. So he should have been an
have
all-star.
Does he has a realistic chance? I mean, all-star, yeah. But does he has a realistic chance to get All-NBA third team?
I think after this ESPYs exposure, because we talk about the politics of the game, after that exposure that he got at the ESPYs and the viral moment and the viral moment and the real life moment that scene was, I think he's definitely in contention for several awards this year. I think he may just be an all-star, especially if he plays the way he played last year.
He's definitely all-star. Definitely, he's going to be an all-star.
Defensive team, hopefully second or first, and we'll see about offense. I don't know, but I would love for him to get everything he deserves. But long story short, I think he can be a superstar, especially after this ESPYs moment. I think that kind of put him on the map for others, so that he can.
Hell yeah, man! He's the casual dream, yo.
Yes, exactly.
Casual, because think about it. Now he's smiling. That's all they want to see. Make sure he's just not an angry. No, seriously, they don't like angry guys, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to put the race on it, but they don't like angry guys.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
You feel what I'm saying? So to see him smile, it's a delight.
Yes.
And he, because he's a good, I know I said what I said about him, but realistically, he does everything the right way. He's not somebody who's a troublemaker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he has a good reputation. So
and that's our entire starting five. Our starting five is a bunch of good guys.
Bunch of good guys. Yep. Guys you want to root for. Yep. We don't got heels on this team.
Nope. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one. We just sent him to the green squad. So
yeah. Oh,
bro,
yeah. That was the hill.
That was our
He's
only
definitely the hill. Yo, he is the hill. You're right. Yeah, that guy was the hill for sure.
He was the only head case that we had that was, we all ignored that, man. We're not gonna go on a rant about, but we all ignored the antics that he had, and we're just like, yo, that's our guy. He is who he is. But he was really
how's he gonna deal with them fans? How is he gonna deal with them Boston fans? Them Boston fans are crazy.
And they don't even listen to country music, so I don't know what he's expecting.
Bro, do you know he's in the comments? You already when you go to the comments, you already lost, dog.
That's what he does. That's his thing. He's the Wale of the NBA. Well, no, KD's the Wale of the NBA, but he's like up there on like social media presence and just
bro, you gotta. If you're not gonna be like Josh Hart with it, I don't recommend it, dog. Josh Hart is like one of the best with social media, dog.
Yeah,
he's one of the best. Like you don't see him just arguing with fans. And going down these spirals, the way we see with this guy.
He's a troll. That man's a troll.
Yeah, right.
That's why
he gets off on
it. I think Josh probably said something to J-Tap. That's why he really don't like him. He just don't want to say it.
Probably did.
He probably done trolled J-Tap.
Yo, could you imagine? Oh man, yo, J-Tap, you gotta stop.
You gotta stop.
You gotta chill, man. But are you gonna be on the watch party? We go live like around 6:45.
Oh, today?
Yeah, we got the Warriors game.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, bet. Yeah, I didn't even know about it. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, bet. So I'll see you later, man. Great call. Big time
All right,
salute.
brother. All right, great show, man. Appreciate you.
All right. It's my brother Tugboat right there. OKF Nation Plus, no clock status. Matter of opinion. He says waiting to trade Josh Hart is crazy. Yo, listen, there's probably just 2 players that I think that could retire in Nick. Maybe 3. And that third person is Josh Hart, only because of his relationship with Brunson. Now, I don't know if this money will become a discrepancy. We'll see. But I could see Josh Hart, Brunson retiring as Knicks. Maybe OG, especially if OG becomes this superstar that I keep asking y'all about. Do you think OG can be a superstar in this league? All right, spoke to I speak to oh yeah, no, I did. I get my man Ahmed on the line. See if he's there. If I miss your call, I do call back. But if you don't answer, there's nothing I can do.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going, Ahmed? What's good? How's it going?
Hey, what's up, brother? How are you?
Not
What's
much,
going
man.
on?
We just talking about these Knicks, man. I'm curious to know where you want to go.
Yeah, I was over here in Josh Hart off the starting lineup. I thought that was a little wild. We just got a chip. And
Right.
if you look at the comeback, that rebound, and then actually that I believe it was a steal or offensive rebound, and it passes it out to Brunson for that 3-setter.
Yes.
The comeback, I don't know. Just
He was
weird how we're talking
instrumental.
about this. It's weird how we keep talking about this, like without, I don't know, it's a wild take, but without him, bro, I don't know. I don't know if we make that comeback.
That's a fact. It started in the Discord server. So we had a Discord server. They were arguing, and then they brought it to the show. Then everybody just jumped on the conversation. So that's how it started. It wasn't on my list of topics.
Okay. What's going on, man? How you feel to be a champ?
Hey, we the best in the world, man. We got all those SBs last night. We did something that MJ and the Bulls never did in the 90s.
Yeah,
They
I
never
see
won the
that.
best team. And
Yeah.
I'm happy for the guys. Even though I'm not the biggest SB guy, but I still take it.
Yeah, I be seeing on Twitter, like, people are exaggerating. It's funny. They're like, oh, you got to beat the Brunson 7. Now it's the Brunson 12.
I like that.
Crazy, right?
I like that. I mean, he's the best in the world to me. So
At this point, yeah, right?
What can you say about the guy? He got every award besides MVP, but every other award.
For sure, man. Yeah, I just wanted to tap in. It's been a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you on the way out, though.
What's up? Tell me.
How can the Knicks deal with the pressure of repeating in New York City?
I'm sure there's like a little pressure, but it's not as bad as last year's pressure. That's for sure.
Okay, I like that.
Right? Or I'm bugging.
Great answer. No, great answer. 2 other people said that last year was more pressure filled. So this year it should be a lot more easier when it comes to pressure.
I feel like, people like, not people, but, players like Mikel will thrive. I feel like he was struggling a little tad bit. I wouldn't say like too crazy. I feel like a weight lifted over his shoulder. And, OG, obviously he has some goals he wants to hit himself. I feel like overall our starting 5 should be better. A Cat is offense, the hub should be better.
The hub.
I see it like a better season than last season. So a repeat.
I agree.
10 seconds.
I definitely agree with that. Better season than last season for sure.
100%. All right, my friend. It was nice to be on
Thank you,
the phone.
Ahmed.
Oh,
Great call. Big time salute. That's my man, Ahmed. Hey, I agree with what he just said. I thought that was fire. This season will be better than last season because last season we spent a lot of time trying to figure things out. Now I think we got a feel for what's going to work. And yes, we're going to implement new things, but I think that we'll have an easier time making adjustments. Even if we make more adjustments, the fact that we were able to make an adjustment mid-playoff series and win is going to make the regular season a cakewalk. I mean, I know we you know, we try not to sound like delusional Knicks fans, but why couldn't the Knicks win 70 games, 60 games, 65 games? Why couldn't they if they execute at a high level, right? So, you know, we'll see what happens with that, but definitely smash that like button if you hadn't smashed that like button. I do appreciate you guys and all of your support, all right? And if you're not subscribed, you might as well subscribe because well over half of you who watch are not subscribed, so help us close the gap. Also, just want to let you guys know the 82 Nights New York edition, we are now accepting pre-orders, man. Hey, this season is going to be phenomenal. So you might as well get you an 82 Nights to help document and keep track of everything. So, you know, when it's time to talk to these people, you can say, look, man, I use the 82 Night system and this happened in October, January. Look, the system, it comes with a lot. You're going to get access to the full 26-27 schedule. As Knicks fans, you know that's important. Plus, you got 12 other ways to track, analyze, and remember the season, from players to watch, from the 10-game review, top games of the year. I mean, all of these things that you can get. It organizes the information incredibly well. All you have to do is hit the Linktree /TheObjectiveFan. The link is pinned in the chat and is pinned in the description. If you want to place your pre-order right now for a limited time, we do have free shipping, and it will be at your door right before the season begins. I do appreciate you guys, man. I'll be back tonight. You know, we got the watch party for the Warriors game. We're gonna see. Hopefully, we can see Yaxel Lindenberg. Hopefully, but if not, we'll get to see some other young guys. We'll be here around 6:45 p.m. To all the channel members, salute to y'all. Make sure you guys, get on the panel. And until next time, as always, let's go Knicks.